Good morning from PTC Aviation Academy. Guys, I think most of you have flown in an airline, right? So what does the airline carry? Yes, of course, it carries you, along with you, baggage, cargo, mail. Lots of other small things are there, but by and large, it is basically carries the passenger. Baggage is equally important. So today we are going to walk through about the baggage. How we do the walkthrough for a passenger, we shall do a walkthrough for a baggage, right? Okay, so now you are entering inside the airport with your e-ticket, with your ID proof and the baggage. So as you approach the counters, so what are the different types of baggage you can carry? One is your of course, yes, checked in baggage is the first and foremost which comes to the mind when we are talking about the baggage, right? The second is your carry-on or cabin, or there are a lot of different terms for hand baggage. Then followed by your personal items. So these are the basically you as a passenger allowed to carry inside the aircraft, right? This at the check-in counter you leave your baggage for checking in. So what happens when you leave the baggage on the weighing machine? It will tell you how many number of pieces you are checking in and what is the weight of the baggage. So as and when they process the boarding pass, simultaneously your baggage processing also happens. So the check-in staff adds the number of pieces and the weight. So when they say issue, both boarding card and the baggage tag simultaneously comes out. So they'll remove that baggage tag and place it on your baggage, right? So it will have a barcode which will read all the details about you, your destination, your PNR, all those details will be there in the tag. Along with that, there will be 3 stubs. So they will remove one of those stubs and put it behind the boarding pass and hand it over to you. That is your baggage claim stub. Guys, please have it safely till you receive the baggage at the arrival hall. That is your claim stub. You got to be careful with that claim stub, right? So once it's been done, the baggage moves, you move to the security hold area. The baggage moves to the security screening, then goes and gets collected at the baggage makeup area. That is where all the bags get accumulated and the BMA staff who's allocated for the job scans those bags. Okay, today it is all technology, we are advanced and everything is systemized, everything is easy, correct? So here also we have something called BRS. Okay, this so baggage reconciliation system. Okay, so it's a baggage reconciliation system which will thoroughly scan your bags, load the bags into the trolley. All these details are getting captured in the BRS system. Okay, so every time the BMA staff has to scan the bag, first he has to assign the trolley number into the system. After that only he can authorize to scan the bags. As he scans the bags through the scanner machine, the bags gets loaded into that particular trolley. Once the trolley gets filled, it gets closed. So he has to come to the system again, BRS system, close the trolley, release the trolley slip and attach it with the physically attach it with the trolley. Then it goes to the aircraft. Once it goes to the aircraft, the load and trim staff must have instructed the RAM staff as how to load the baggage as per the weight. So it is quite helpful for the ramp staff to view that slip and plan his loading accordingly. This is as far as the check-in baggage is concerned. And your check-in baggage weight can max weigh up to 32 kilos only. As per the labor law, a person who's assisting or lifting the bags cannot lift a weight more than 32 kgs, as it affects physically it affects the back portion of the person. So only 32 kgs is allowed, right? Having said that, yes, the different shapes of the baggage also will be allowed with extra charges for it, like your musical instruments, any fragile items. All these will have a special instructions for special loading also. Got it? And at the BMA, that is baggage makeup area, please remember this is the baggage makeup area. It happens, BRS happens there. So it is baggage makeup area. Okay, so here a lot of segregation happens at the baggage makeup area. What all segregations? Your priority tags, your special loading, that is any fragile items, or if you have carrying a live animal, or you're carrying a coffin, with all due respect it has to be loaded in this compartment 4. There are different compartments, right? For the compartment 1 has the air circulation from the aircraft, so you can load the live animals over there, whereas compartment 4 does not have any air circulation, so the coffin would be loaded over there. So all those instructions, yeah, coffin will come as a cargo only, it will not come as a checked-in baggage. So that will come as a cargo, so that's a different chapter. But as far as checked-in baggage is concerned, your musical instruments and your live animals, so those has to be taken care at the BMA, right? So after that, your carry-on or cabin or hand baggage, personal items. This is only 7 kgs is permissible. This is about max 2 kgs, not more than that, 1 or 2 kgs, that's all. This can be placed under the seat. This can be placed at the cabin deck of the aircraft. Yeah, so certain items are restricted to be carried. We have a list of things, we can share it with you, you can just go through that. Okay, so having said that, all these are done. Now your baggage is gone to the aircraft. Now you're departing the flight lands into the destination. So what happens now? You go to the arrival hall as a passenger, your baggage comes to the conveyor belt, right? So when you see your bags, you will be happy and you will take your bag and you rush to your meetings or functions, whatever, right? But if the bag does not turn up for some reason, what happens? You have to make a complaint to the airline staff. So the airline staff files a PIR, property irregularity report. Guys, this is highly important because airline is equally important for carrying our bags safely too. Okay, we can claim for a compensation if it is not delivered along with us. As soon as we land into the destination, if it's not delivered to us, if they're not delivering within 24 hours, we are eligible for compensation. Every airline has a different process and policies. We have to follow such policies, but by and large you are allowed to get a compensation for your lost baggage. Because what will you do in case if you are come to an unknown place for a function and you have to attend that function? So there is an weightage into the compensation amount would be given as a compensation. Yeah, the mishandled baggage is like lost baggage, delayed baggage, damaged baggage or pilfered baggage. There are 4 different types of baggage. When you on the arrival, you may just see few things missing from your baggage, but I suggest you should not carry any highly valuable things in your checked-in baggage. If you are carrying it, you should declare at the time of check-in, and you got to pay a declaration charge for it. Then you are authorized to claim that amount at the arrival. But if you have not disclosed at the time of check-in, I mean, you cannot claim to the fullest of the worth what you have carried, right? That is one. And damaged baggage, at the time of check-in, if the baggage is damaged, the check-in staff takes a signature on the tag by saying at the time of check-in the baggage was in the damaged condition. That is called LRT, limited release tag. The liability of the airlines is lesser, is not there, correct? So that will be taken care. But at the time of check-in, if they have not taken the signature and you happen to see your baggage is in damaged condition at the arrival, again you can claim for it. You can claim a compensation for it. Yeah, that is one. Delayed baggage, yes, generally the airlines apologize to the passenger, and for some reason, if they are not able to accommodate the first flight, they accommodate to the second flight, and they ensure that it's been home delivered to you. Okay, that is one. Lost baggage, yes, if it's totally lost, you are eligible. I mean, they will do lot of search. There is a tracker system based on the PIR field, property irregularity report, which has A to Z. It will have all your details, say name, your flight number, origin, destination, and whether you're a transit passenger, you're a transfer passenger, all number of pieces checked in, what is the weight of the baggage, what is the content of the baggage, is there any specific identification of your baggage, because most of us do tie the some sort of a color or a ribbon, or we put a sticker, so for an easy identification. So we have to share all this information to the airline staff for them to track it easily and fastly. Yeah, so they will the airlines generally does a search for about 1 week. After that, they declare it's been lost, and the weight into the assigned amount would be given as a compensation to the passengers. So like be aware of your baggage policies. It is available in your websites also. I mean, when you're buying a ticket, it will narrate everything. Please go through that and get to know more about it, because you should know how much you are eligible for the baggage as a compensation if it gets lost, right? Thank you.